minasan, Hikiyami Mariko desu, and welcome to another indie game. This one's called Reasons for Kym, and it's by the developer Niguni. So let's start the game. As you can see, it's made in RPG Maker. I look at you from the edge yellow window of the her grandmother's flower shop. I thought you'd like to sit on the park bench. Aged wood. The one that looked like wood. The aged wood that looked like wood. Something tells me that this developer's first language, it's not English, right? So, but it was made of iron. However, at this time, stands on the balcony looking at the pigeons landing on the sidewalk. I can move? Yeah, I can move. Okay, so let me check the itch page real quick, just to make sure. It says, Reasons for Kym is a short love story about giving 7 colorful reasons to understand and love Kym. This game was made in a week, only 1 week, on RPG Maker MB and takes about 10-18 minutes. There are 2 endings. Features very mushy and colorful romance, about 10-18 minutes of gameplay, 2 endings. It's a fantastical experience about a neurological condition. There's no intent to defame or use it as a scientific study resource. This game is suitable for all ages, play with care. And as far as I can see, the game is also available in Portuguese, I think. So it's a Brazilian game. So probably it's first made in Portuguese and then on English, right? So that may explain the things. The grammar mistakes. Anyway, let's just enjoy the game. A plant. A plant, yeah. Can I go into the house? A pigeon. Very straightforward game. Nothing else in here. Can I talk to this person? On. Why do you see so much in this pigeon? Kym. He seems to be in another world. Okay, so I just go inside the house then. A plant. 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 Yeah, a little bit more descriptions will be nice, you know. So is this Kym again? This is Grandma. Dear, please, call Kym. Tell him I'll be out for a few minutes. Alright, ma'am. Your grandmother is calling Kym. She said that she will be leaving for a while. Kym? Oh, good morning. Your grandmother is calling. Calling? Okay, let's go. Okay, now we have Kym in the party. You can save. Yeah, as I thought, it's Portuguese or Spanish, right? I don't know, they kind of look alike. Some words of this. Let's go in. I'm going out for a few minutes, Kym. Keep an eye on the store. And keep an eye on Kym, of course. Okay, Grandma. Don't worry. Behave, children. Listen, Kym. You seem quieter today. I mean, more than usual. If it's because of what I said to you last night, don't worry, hon. I know it's not easy for you these days. It's not easy. Truth is, nothing has ever been easy. I know that didn't convince you. Would it have convinced you? I always believe what you say. That's true. I know you see the world differently. After all this time and you just noticed that? It's not that, it's just the pigeon outside. What about it? Were you looking at it because you saw something? Besides, of course, its sturdy body and the fact that there are millions of them out there. Ah, it was alone. Pigeons are always in groups. I have seen some pigeons alone. Was that it? It had the scent of violets. You know, I don't understand when you talk like that. I haven't smelled pure violet in a long time. But I had the crumbs to keep to it. Are you saying the pigeon was hurt? Was lonely? Nice try. I don't understand you, Kym. I wish I could understand how you experience the world. I'd like to live in your world. Is it better than mine? Or is it as confusing as you? You don't have to try so hard on. Maybe it's worth the effort. You don't need to stay exactly as I do. Feel what I feel. You already give plenty of reasons to feel understood by me. Collect 7 reasons to understand Kym. Nice. Give reasons to Kym, okay. The pigeon will be one. Come here. Are you alone? It's strange, right? Pigeons always walk in flocks, but you're here alone. It must be difficult to be without anyone to talk, to share the crumbs of bread. I understand, being alone isn't fun, right? I have no way to bring your friends too near to you, but maybe I can console you with some food. Where do I get the food? Pigeon, move! Pigeon. The pigeon might want some crumbs of bread. There must be a kitchen inside. Probably here. Cabinet. Where's the bread? Oh yeah. Let's go. The pigeon doesn't hesitate and hurries towards the breadcrumbs on the ground. See? Not everyone ignores you. Maybe you weren't feeling blue from hunger. It seems like your loneliness spoke a little louder. Recent violet acquired. Oh. Nice. He's eating. Okay, so I go and talk to Kym now. Hey, I'm purple now. It kind of flickers when I click on him, but this is back to the kitchen. A violet reason not to feel alone. That's a really beautiful soundtrack. Yesterday was one of those strange days. A gut feeling, just like the first time you... For a moment, everything seemed different. There, this is burning. Hey, Ann, Grandma brought some raspberry cookies from her friend's house. Better hurry while they last. What's up? Did something happen? Nothing, just hurt my pinky finger. Hurt? Let me see that. Oh dear, that looks awful. Don't exaggerate. How did this happen? I don't know, I was a little anxious and ended up biting my nail too much. Anxious? Is it because of the book? If it consoles you, I read it all this week and I'm sure it's divine. Your opinion doesn't count. How cruel. I'm sorry, I say that because you always say nice things about what I write. But I guarantee I'm not lying. I think it's because it's made by you. They are red. Well, it's red for love? I'll put a band-aid on it. Not sure if I have any ointment for bitten nails. First a wash. Alright, I can put something to heal before the band-aid. A kiss? Lovely. I love it. Cute. A kiss to make it better. Hey, Kym, don't do that. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, take. Put the band-aid on before more blood comes out. For some reason, I think I had already fallen for you before that, Kym. That's why I imagine all the good things will come from the reddishness, from pain, from love, even from danger. You once said that red was noisy, but that night you said it was like a very loud yet exciting song. Reason red wasn't quiet. If this one doesn't have a description. This notebook is old, but still serves its purpose. We went through so much together, haven't we, friend? Not much good has come from you in a long time. But you know what? Deep down, I believe you will help me with something. Kym helped me a lot. At some point, you were extremely useful. Don't be like that, hon. I know you'll come with ideas for writing. It's not about having an idea, Kym. It's about being able to develop it in a way that pleases everyone. Yeah, that's the complicated part. Pleasing everyone, huh? Seems a bit unlikely, doesn't it? Oh, and what about that story of a boy falling in love with his best friend? It's so romantic. There are already many like that in the publishing house. Last month, a girl got a 1-year contract for a book like that. And there's no point in talking about characters visiting haunted houses. The publishing house already chose something like that last year. I see. Everyone gets chosen, except me. You know, I like the orange. What? Everyone thinks of red and yellow before they think of orange. Indeed, orange is the color I like least. It's not about the color. Orange is the combination of the contradiction of red and the clarity of yellow. Orange is soft but strange. For soft it can exist alone. What do you mean by that? Orange is orange. The publishing house doesn't understand that there isn't a very orange or not very orange. Just like there isn't a little red or very yellow. It's just that. It's an understatement, an underestimated color. Few like it, few care, but it's present in many things, like oranges. You can be an orange violet blue or just a yellow orange, but someday you'll be orange. And when you stop worrying if it's the color is composed of others, you will find the best script of all time, or you'll value the average. I still don't know why I bother listening to your advice. It's very good advice, actually. I treated him so rudely that day. He was just trying to help in his own way. I guess the lack of money got to me like that, but man, they were helping me so much. I never had any trouble explaining things to me in a way I could understand later. But that day, I was really upset. And I made it seem like his color analogy was something stupid. Maybe that's why after that he never tried to give me his colorful advice again. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, Kym, everything you say is useless. I'm sorry I didn't try to understand what you were trying to tell me. That I didn't need to despair for a strong yellow or a red orange, just myself. The underestimated yet capable orange. It's a nice game, I really like it. Reason orange wasn't acquired. An orange reason to be yourself. The red one is missing. Description. A toy chest. Books. Glass of water. The bed. This is where Kym's little brother sleeps. Oh, how I adore this little one. I thought there will be love at first sight when I started living with them. Meh? Why? I don't know. It's such a precious little boy that I could never imagine getting attached to a child so quickly. But it wasn't easy either. Nothing is ever that simple, is it? Uh, are you okay? I'm... Grandma told me what happened. And don't worry, we understand your anger. He's a good kid. And he didn't mean any harm. He's just in a green state. A bit of green with some yellow, white, pink, but still green. Mia's a tangled little thing. He was excited for you to read the books you brought from school. But I don't always want to. I was tired. I know. But yelling at him like that won't make him understand that everyone's time doesn't revolve around his. I'm not judging you on just, well, there are other ways to handle the situation. I know, I'm sorry, Kym. I was at my limit. I understand. You know, when our mom left us, he was still a newborn baby. Leah still had some contact with her, not as much as me, of course. She doesn't remember much about mom. But Mia doesn't remember anything. Grandma was the closest thing to a mom he had. When you came, something changed. You smelled like yellow, but also like green. When we lost that yellow, green, white, pink, we forget that at the time we were just an empty fragment. Someone came along and filled it with something. Listen, I know it can be difficult, and it's not your responsibility either. But you fill me with moss green. You can fill him with other colors too, if you want. What is green, like hope? Like family happiness or something? Mia is just a kid, right? He has boundless energy after all. Simply showing displeasure can scare him. I need to show him more of a subtle way. Aggression leads nowhere, yeah. You have to be very careful with what you do with kids, with how you interact with kids, because they are so innocent, they take everything to heart. He's green like a child. This one also doesn't have a description. So far I have, what, 4? Okay, so 3 to go. Loads. I can get up into... oh! What is this? Kym's grandmother's chest. It's locked. I need a password to open it. Granny doesn't hide anything. She once told me the password to this chest. She said that if we wanted to keep something valuable, we should put it in there. She said it's a very strong and secure chest. I really can't remember the password. Maybe Kym can tell me. Kym, I need the password. Kym, tell me what was Grandma's chest code again. You've forgotten already, haven't you? How about a riddle? Ah, for heaven's sake. Not a riddle. I'm in a hurry, Kym. That's the reaction I wanted. What's the point of giving you the code if there's not in the form of a riddle? It's not supposed to be funny. I just want the code. Come on, don't be a killjoy. Here it goes. The blue is the sum of the alphabet. Is that it? What, do you already know? But of course I do. And what's the answer? Your face is indeed very cute when you're cornered. The blue is the sum of the alphabet. What do you mean by that? Wait a minute. What if I ask him again? Okay, I cannot ask him again. So there's only 2 options, which is the number of letters in the alphabet, or if I assign a number to each one, like A is 1, B is 2, and the sum of all of them. But I think that will be a number bigger than 99. And it's only 2, right? So it should be... Wait, what? Isn't it 26 letters in the alphabet? Am I stupid? Wait, what if it's because if it's in Spanish or like Portuguese, what if it has like one more? It has like 2 more. Maybe it has less? No? The blue is the sum of the alphabet. So it would be the word blue, but like B would be 2, and then L would be 13, so 15. 15, right? And then U would be 21, would be 36. And E would be 5. 36, 41. Damn. Kym, come on, man. I need a better. The blue is the sum of the alphabet. What do you mean the blue is the sum? Maybe this is something that doesn't translate properly? What do you mean the blue is the sum of the alphabet? What could it be? What could it be? Man, I really don't know. I'm thinking about something like... I already tried the sum and the total number of letters, which is... It's not 26. It cannot be less than 26. So. Damn this! I wasn't expecting a super hard puzzle in this. I will try to do other things while I... There must be still a couple of colors that I can get. Okay, I can do this instead. Look at that, you're still alive. I didn't expect him to take care of you so well. You're more beautiful than ever, almost like artificial. But it's very true. You've been very kind in being such an understanding person with me all this time. Right, now just water it every day. You can spray the leaves whenever you can to keep them hydrated. You said we're going to do something amazing together. And we did, we planted an orchid seedling together. Also, in the future, Grandma might ask you to take care of the plant cultivation, and I'm already teaching you how to do it. It sounds touching, Kym. But I'm not too enthusiastic about gardening like you and your grandma. It's beautiful and all, but it's humid and requires a lot of responsibility. That's okay. If you don't want to take responsibility for cultivation, I was just kidding about that. We will never ask you to do something you don't want to do. That only applies when you ask me to sweep the whole house, right? Still, accept this orchid as the result of something well done. Thank you, but I don't do much. I just held the little plant for a few minutes while you did everything else. And you held it very well. Your hands were very delicate and gentle. As pink as this orchid will be one day. My hands are not pink. They are, just like your whole body, like the petals of the orchid will one day be. Delicate and soft. Very charming. What are you saying about my body, Kym? That it's pink? Did I say something wrong? He was always very straightforward, gentle and welcoming. I always forgot to water that orchid, but it seems like it's alive and thriving despite everything. Maybe because Kym was watering it instead? Kym or Grandma, thank you for taking care of this orchid that I should have cared for. Thank you for taking care of me. Reason pink at choir. I like how the music changes with... So there will be 5? Which means I'm missing 2. One is in the chest, which is I assume it's the blue one. But where could be the other one be? I guess maybe that's the last one after I open the chest. There was one in this room. There was one in this room too? Come on, Kym, talk to me. I need another clue. Outside it's the pigeon, right? So that's very much done. Nothing in the kitchen. There was one in the bathroom. Here was the notebook. Here was the bed. The blue is the sum of the alphabet. What does that even mean? I'm stupid, right? Well, while I think about it, I'll just put every number while I think about how to solve it. Because there's a chance I'm just dumb, and there's another chance that This is one of those things that doesn't translate well. Thankfully, it's just a 2-number code. It's just 99 possibilities. 100, I guess. Because I already tried with the sum of the letters, right? So let me try that again. It was blue. So B it's 2. For blue, B it's 2. Then L would be 12. Then U would be 21. And E would be 5, right? So it would be 33, 40. Oh, it is. Okay, it was the sum of the numbers. I think I did the sum wrong the first time. Okay, so it was the sum of the numbers. Okay, so I am dumb. The game, it's okay, I am dumb. Oh, look, the hydrangea necklace that Kym gave me. Isn't that flower the forget-me-not? It is, right? Actually, it's quite big, and I feel embarrassed to walk around with it dangling. But I'm glad he remembered me. Oh, for me? Thank you. You mentioned before that you had never seen a blue flower. And when Grandma showed you all of them, you seemed to like the hydrangea a lot. That's true, but I don't know why. It's Grandma's favorite flower. Really? Then we have something in common. But she must have a reason after all. She's a plant specialist and studied about them. Yes, she has a reason. But it's not really related to gardening. Oh, that's beautiful. Many think the hydrangea is a bouquet that brings many separate flowers together, but in reality it's a cluster of flowers grouped on a single branch. When Grandpa suggested putting one in your room... Grandpa. For you to take care of, you panicked. I can take care of myself, let alone a plant. You think I don't know? But I know you pick a flower every time you come to the garden. Wait, what? I see you from the window whenever I can. You pick up a little flower for me to put in your pocket. It's just one, so it doesn't seem to make a difference. Grandma thought that way once too. It's these little flowers that make up the whole flower. She said that alone the little flowers seem very delicate and defenseless. But still, it's so beautiful to see as one. Your grandma is right. It almost seems ironic that you and Grandma like it blue. You know, being accompanied is totally her thing. Being isolated is so blue. I don't understand, Kym. It's cold and distant, but it's like you. It gets warm when it's close. So take this. I picked a little flower from using the hydrangea and made a necklace using resin, so it never dies. Oh, this is beautiful, Kym. That way you can always feel blue from time to time. I had understood your explanation, but I felt very happy with the gift. After that day, I left the necklace hanging on the headboard and never needed to pick one from the garden again. Until one day when I almost lost it. Out of fear, I decided to keep it more securely in the chest. After all, I didn't feel as distant as before. Yeah, distance is indeed blue, but also very welcoming when it can. That's probably why she's so nice regardless of everything. She'll always be there. Like an influence or just a floret. Reason blue at choir. A good reason to know there is always someone who likes you. Okay, but I think I ran out of... I think I ran out of places to check for. I'm gonna have to pixel hunt, I guess. Pixel hunting, it's not something I love, but... Unless there is no 7 reason. There must be something in the kitchen, right? I didn't pick a color in the kitchen. Or maybe there's a room I'm missing. Is there a room that I'm missing in here? Couldn't even get into the bathroom. This is where Kym's little sister sleeps. Leah didn't seem to like me at first. I wouldn't like a stranger moving to my house either. At first I thought it would be a challenge, but I needed to learn to deal with it. Kym told me that her sister needed a big sister. I'm glad that... Wait, is Kym a boy or a girl? Because sometimes they refer to as him, but it's her sister. I'm glad to have that over time I became that. Kym, are you awake? Ah, what is it, morning already? Hey wait, it's still early morning. I suppose it's something important to wake me up now. I can't sleep. Well, I can. Good. Hey! I was just kidding. Do you want to talk? Today Leah said that she didn't want me to come into her room anymore. And how are you going to clean the room? That's not the point. I think she's doing everything not to look at me. I tried everything, it's no use. She'll never like me. I know kids are like that. Don't worry about her. It's just a matter of time. Leah's a smart kid, she'll adapt to you. Ah, do you really think so? Because it's not easy to live with someone who almost spits in your face every time she sees you. It's yellow. Here we go again. Leah is yellow when she reminds us she can do mental math in seconds. She's a walking calculator. Leah is yellow when she forgets she's a gifted child and goes to play with the other kids in the mud. She's yellow in many ways because she's a child. But it's a matter of time, all of this can be molded. You too can be yellow. Trust me, tomorrow you can invite her to go to the museum. I can tell you the places she will love to go. And be yellow and she'll like you. It's smart. If I pretend to sleep, maybe he'll stop talking about yellow. Has she fallen asleep? Thank goodness he believes. Easily. I know the reason to like you. On. And I know that Leah will have many other reasons to learn to like you too. I still hope you give me normal advice. But I think it was just a matter of me being more patient. Over time, I gained Leah's trust. I took her to the museum, helped her with important life questions, and I thought I'm the best person for that. I wasn't innocent either. I teased her like a child. I wasn't mature at some points in our relationship. But Kym told me to be all the good yellow and avoid being the bad yellows. Thank you, Kym. It depended on me too. Reason yellow at the car. And wait, that is 7 reasons. That one also doesn't have a description. So we have all the reasons. I guess we can go back to Kym. Hey Kym. I'm sorry. For what? Sorry for not trying before, for not making an effort. What are you talking about, Un? Sorry for not trying to understand you. For not seeing all your colors. Sorry for not understanding that one day you were left aside. You know, it's been alone. I've been alone for a long time too. But then, on an autumn day, I found you. Or rather, you found me. And the blue which was once cold and distant became only lonely occasionally, with a companion. Sometimes I want to be alone, and I know you need space too. But it's good when I know that any moment I can count on you. I hope you know that you can count on me too. You know blue is the favorite color of many people, because it's mutual understanding. But it's funny it being the favorite, because as magical as Violet, I don't want to be so singular. Like Blue, you're also my favorite person. And you know, on the day we met, you seemed to know me for a long time. But I didn't know. I know, it's that you made an effort to try to get to know me. Saw in me a great potential even if it seemed not to exist there. Saw other kinds of oranges in me. Just like the orange, I was underestimated, and for a long time I believed that. I wanted to be other oranges, but it was okay to just be the orange. The day we met was orange, and the day you tried to make me seem that I was capable too. In the end, I'm glad you managed to release the book. I told you that you had something to say to the world. And what I want to say is, you made me remember things that I had forgotten. Like that green spark we lost as we grow up. Innocence is white. That's not what I mean. I mean, when we are moldable light and new. When we are not yet mature, when we are green. With a sour taste? With a sour taste. This game is so cute. And of course I have patience with those who are still green before the world corrupts them. It's been yellow. Yellow over white, it's not a good color, but times 2, almost every shade of yellow. The good part is that it's made optimistic. It made me understand. Understand Leah, Grandma, Mie, understand you completely. I'm sorry for being the acidic yellow. 15, but I promise to be a better yellow. You're already the best and sweetest yellow, huh? Oh yeah, we'll see the bright side of me after all. You're too kind. Or rather, you're too pink. Thank you for taking care of the orchid for me. I'm sorry for being irresponsible as she is. Don't say that. I know you had a lot of concerns, so I took care of her for you. That's what you always do. Take care of me, for me, when I should be more responsible with myself. You know, sometimes we're very tired of ourselves for silly reasons, and there's nothing wrong with someone else taking care of us. That's right. That's why we live in a society. We live in a society, taking care of each other. You're as sweet as being delicate. Delicate like a brick? Don't say that. Part of me always saw you as something delicate, and if I can water you once in a while, I'll do it gently. All because you become the most special person in my life. That's why I never had hesitation in showing what I feel. I'm not ashamed at all. It's warm, it's loud, it's red. About that. About yesterday. You don't have to respond to me about yesterday. No. I really love all your color scheme. You've given me every reason to understand myself. And now, I want to give every reason to understand your world. See through your eyes. Ooh, see through Kym's eyes, accept your own way of seeing things. Let's see through Kym's eyes. I want to see through the size of yours and know the reason for telling me I'm a rainbow every day. I just want to see, even if it's just to peek for a second. And it's beautiful. Final one, all your colors. Inspiration book, The Psychology of Color by Eva Heller. I have read that book actually. I was thinking about that while I was playing the game. Art tile set, songs, visit the links and enjoy the artist's works. Hopefully it's not copyrighted. So, what a beautiful game, I have to say. It's nice to play these beautiful storytelling games once in a while, you know, don't being chased by monsters or anything like that. This game mentions that, the page mentions that it's talking about a mental condition. Niguni thanks everyone, and I thank you, Niguni. Especially you. Is it the bonus room? Yeah, let's go. I love when games have bonus rooms, you know me. This is the bonus room, no rush. Hello, my name is Nigo Hugh. Sorry if I'm butchering the names. The person who decided to make this little game in a hurry. When? About you? What about you? Well, I'm Brazilian and I like to draw. Did you find the drawings in this game a bit meh? Don't judge me. I did them in a hurry, haha. I actually quite like the style of the drawings in the game. I like to draw bizarre things in a hatching style. Maybe I'll see more of that in the next games I release. I just like to create characters and stories, but I'm not good at developing them. That's Yuni's job. About the frog? Because they are green and well, most are like me, kind of ugly but harmless. No, wait a minute. About the art of this game. Well, I decided to do pixel art because it's a style that Niguni doesn't usually do. Plus, overall, it seemed easier at the time. I love pixel art. You can see a bit about the story of this game later on. Hello, my name is Universe. About you? Well, I really enjoy creating visual novel style games with horror themes. I write and develop a lot in Notepad. I like supernatural things and the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the book, because the movie was just dust. I agree with that. Chameleon? Chameleon changes according to their environment, and well, I'm a walking metamorphosis. About other games. Nico, Hugh, and I have created so many games that you wouldn't ever imagine, but we never managed to finish one, all horror being visual novels or RPG. This one was the exception. Due to life's challenges, I don't have the tools to finish other of our games, but soon we'll be releasing a horror visual novel. It will depend on us and also on you supporting us. This game is an unpretentious version of course a K-pop fanfic, that's right. The fanfic is a sort of self-insert with Taehyung, a member of BTS. Why is it always BTS? Written back in the mid-2000s, it's the usual romance. About a failed writer and a guy with synesthesia, which is the fact that you can see color in things, right? Sometimes they see colors in numbers, in smells and stuff like that, right? I think that's the condition. The fanfic isn't finished, but you can find it on the Wattpad website, that website, only Portuguese Brazilian. It's important to remember that it was inspired by the book The Psychology of Color, How Colors Affect Emotion and Reason by German writer and scientist Eva Heller. Yeah. Okay, color me surprised. I didn't expect this game to be based on a BTS fanfiction. Again, nothing wrong with that, I'm just surprised. And very nice use of the theory of color, right? Hello. Tell me about a bit yourself. Okay, I live with a grandmother and my younger siblings. Although it hasn't been mentioned, I work 5 days a week at an instant noodle factory. I help out at the flower shop when I'm off duty or when there's a real need. About your condition. I have a neurological condition called synesthesia. It causes my brain to mix senses like taste, smell, vision. Some people with this condition can't smell loud noises or taste words. It's quite a confusion. Important note, representations in this game were created with artistic freedom. They are not intended to be an accurate scientific description of synesthesia. For accurate information, consult a healthcare professional or a synesthesia specialist. About you and On. On is an amazing, isn't she? So it's she. I love her. What's up? I'm a writer and I have to take care of the house and the flower shop. It's a way for me to pay the rent. After all, I'm not living here for free, right? I'm a writer. I was going through financially tough times before meeting Kym and his family. Publishers were reacting my stories, and because of the situation, I couldn't find inspiration for anything, let alone a decent roof to sleep under. But then I got emotional and even financial help. Today, I'm not an ultra mega successful writer, but I have to admit I'm content with everything. Yeah. You and Kym. What are you talking about? He's nice. Okay, so Kym it's a he, Un it's a she. Okay. That's none of your business. I agree, it's none of my business. But very cute. Grandma looks really cool. How are you, young one? Tell me about a bit yourself. I'm Kym's grandmother and the little ones. I like to go to the tea club on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think you noticed that I love flowers. Here we sell the most diverse plants. You can take them in seedlings, seeds, or bouquets. Oh, we also sell vegetables and herb seeds, and of course various products to take care of your garden. Grandma. Alright. She's a lovely person and she tries very hard to help me with everything. The house is always clean, the customers very well attended to. She was a great find for all of us. I'm hoping for many great grandchildren. I know I shouldn't say this so soon, but hey, my great grandma clock is tickling and Liz a dove cat. A fish? Kym's siblings don't appear, but here's some information for those who are curious. Lai is already 11 years old, and we can say she's a very smart girl. She knows about everything. If she were here, she will answer any question, I swear. Me as a 5-year-old little boy, a ray of sunshine. He's in that phase, ask and doesn't wait for the answer before asking again. Lovely. Okay, so there's the other ending, which is will be keep seeing the world as myself and not as Kym. But I'm not gonna do it on video because I want you guys to play this game. It's a lovely game. Even if you already saw this video, I want you to experience this game because I think it's quite worth it. And you can take the other ending and know what's happened. That's my way of like making you play the game because I really want people to play this game. I quite like the style of the game. You know, the sprites, the graphics, everything. The little illustrations, really nice. I was a little bit confused about the game because, you know, when games touch topics such as like mental conditions, mental illness, like traumatic events and stuff like that, you always have to be careful with that kind of thing, right? But I think this game did a great job with it. Also, it's not claiming to know anything, you know, it's just like artistic representation, like they say, which is very cool to specify that because some people don't understand the difference. So I think very good job doing that, developers. I love bonus rooms, so amazing job with the bonus room too. The game itself, really nice, you know, like this, go into each room, find something that reminds you of something, and the color of the game changes, and the music changes to represent, say, the emotion or like feeling. Then you find all the reasons, and then you give them to Kym, and you get to understand each other, you know, with love. And you can see the world through that person's eyes, and it's a colorful world, not that full of depression. Really nicely done. I think the game, it's not overly patronizing with the player. It's like, oh, you're stupid and don't understand this, but also doesn't explain everything, so you can get the experience of like piecing it together. I think it's really, really well done. Maybe a little less pixel hunting, you know, maybe you can put like a shiny dot on the things you have to touch. And of course, my only complaint, quote unquote, with this game would be the translation to English, right? Because there's a bunch of grammar mistakes. But obviously, it's not the first language of the developer, so it's my fault for not knowing how to read Portuguese. And I always try to be understanding of that, right? I try to be understanding that some people go the extra mile to make a English translation of the game. So because, you know, most people speak English, right? Most people play games in English. So making your game in English give it a bigger chance of being noticed. So I understand that you want to do it, even if you know you cannot do it perfectly, or if it's gonna have a lot of grammar mistakes. I still appreciate the English translation because I was able to experience this game. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to. Obviously, the ideal thing would be to fix the grammar mistakes eventually, right? Find some translator or something. But like, letting that aside, which is obviously not the fault of the developer or anything, you know, everyone speaks different language and we have to understand that. I think the game is really, really good, and again, I recommend you guys to experience the game for yourself and like experience the other ending. I'm gonna experience the other ending after I finish the video. Of course, I'm not gonna miss it, but please go play this game. The link will be down in the description with all the games I have played so far. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, developer, for making the game. And I will see you guys in the next indie game, stream, or whatever I decide to do with this channel. I'll see you later.